All right, so I'm back. I hope the audio is coming through just fine. Took a little hiatus there. Played some video games, but I don't really like playing video games that much. I'm just not that into it anymore. I tried playing Dota, but Dota was just not very fun. I tried playing bot games and I just couldn't get into it. Just not something that I really understood or anything. And yeah, it seems like my audio is coming through just fine, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. I'm gonna have to turn off this classical music. So let's go ahead and go to my channel here. Oh, let's go to dashboard. All right, and it looks pretty good. Looks like it's good. Looks like the stream's good. 5,000 bit rate. Yeah, that looks great. All right. I'm gonna just go ahead and so what we're doing today is we are creating a Bob Ross Mallow, and I am a redhead, so I made his hair a little bit red. Let's go ahead and darken it. We're gonna go ahead and render it for you so that you guys can see what we're talking about here. Oh wow, that's like almost invisible right there. Oh well. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, so basically, let's go to material. And I was working on this image. It's kind of a joke image. And Bob Ross, I believe he died. And so I was starting a series. I was thinking about it. And I was like, I should. What do I really enjoy doing if it's not playing video games and doing crazy shit like that? Well, then what is it? What do I like to do? Well, I like to work with Blender, right? And Blender is just so much fun to work with. So I thought, well, I could just do what Bob Ross does and just talk about Blender. He talked about painting. He really liked painting, so he was like the joy of painting, right? His series, the joy of painting, and everybody loved it. He loved his afro, right? And let's see here. Let's do afro here. I think his hair is a little bit too red, but let's darken it a bit. More like a brown. Let's make it more like a brown. Bob Ross's hair was more brownish. I'm a redhead, so I would make it red, but let's just make it brown. It's fine by me. Yeah, that looks good. So he's got this painting right here of a smiley face, Bob Ross used to do a lot of scenery paintings. And in Blender you get to change the aperture, and there's this radius here. You can change it to totally blurry. You can just blur out everything, or you can make it, super sharp. Everything's sharp, and it's just something that you just have to play around with. I could just make it sharp and just have him in focus, but I don't know. I don't like that. Let's try that. Just a little fuzzy in the back. I'm not done yet anyways. I was gonna make a paintbrush and a palette, I guess. Like a palette and a paintbrush. I can't remember if Bob Ross was left-handed or if he was right-handed. I can't really actually remember. Let's see here. I got 2 viewers. Oh, that's lucky me, huh? Let's see here. Let's see. Doop a doop a doop. 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 I was gonna go on the internet really quick and see what Bob Ross was, if he was left-handed or right-handed. And then there we go. Let's see here. All right, big old red here. Game logic. The game engine's out of the blender anyways, so ain't nothing there anyhow. So let's go ahead and make material. Let's do a paintbrush. Mesh paintbrush. Alright, so let's do a paintbrush. Alright. Let's move it into position. And then we will raise it up. And then we will turn this off. This is a cool feature. Okay, I don't want that. Alright, I want... Select all of that. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's do another cube in here. Yeah, so I'm going to create a paintbrush, right? And basically, let's do this. Subdivision surface. And then we will... Where does it go? I can't see it when it disappears like that. Out. So basically I'm just going to try to create a paint head here, and then it just sort of lobs over. Alright, sort of like a paintbrush here. It's got something going on here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and create two materials in here. Brush, mat, and then wood brush mat. So, you know, what is this? You know, brown, you know, a dark brown. And then we will assign. And then we got this, we got assign, and we'll just make it like a black, you know, because paintbrushes are usually black, aren't they? They're usually black. At least I've always thought so. Yeah, I always thought that they were black. Maybe I should use a here modifier. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should just use a here modifier. Huh. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know what? Let's just do that. Let's X out of here. Let's get rid of these words. Let us use a here modifier. Let's just apply that. Alright, let's just use a here modifier. That's a good idea. Alright, so Bob Ross is right-handed. According to the internet, Bob Ross is right-handed. And that seems to work out just fine. So yeah, alright, stream's still doing good. Stream's going well. Looks like it's good. I think it's still well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got one viewer left. That's alright. Let us... Nobody's on the chat. Nobody did anything. That's alright. Well... Alright. So, yeah, I dropped frames. 14% of frames. Okay, that's pretty bad. That's alright. Let's get back to work though. Let's create a particle system. Alright, particle system. And we go to here, right here. And let's just go ahead and go to 0. I hate that. Here length. Let's do a couple and then we'll just go down. Yeah, we don't need it to be that long. Let's just make it more realistic. There we go. There we go. Alright. Brush mat. There we are. Let's do children simple. Let's do only like 20 or so. It's not. Should we go crazy here? Smooth. Let's go ahead and brush them on. Particle edit. Let's add. I love hair. I love hair particles. Hair is a fun little thing to work with. It always makes things look cool. Cut, and we'll just cut all these ridiculous ones off. There we go. And then we will length, there we go. There, make it bigger. And then we will comb it. Yeah, I used to do video games, but lately I can't really figure it out because video games are hard to make. Video games are so fucking hard. Unbelievably fucking hard to make. You know? And all the video games I made, they've never really succeeded, you know, in any economic sense, you know. There we go. Nice curve to it, like it's a actual paintbrush that somebody actually used. And we'll just add a little curve here so that's nice and messy. Nice and messy. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that looks beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and weight paint it. No, I'm kidding. Let's just do none. Let's just go ahead and go to object mode. Oh, what the hell? None. Simple. Okay. Size. Use roughness curve. Oh. Curl. All right, let's just go with none. We won't have. Yeah. Huh. That doesn't look very good at all. Oh wow. That's a total mess. I don't know. Oh well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like. So I'm using CPU rendering. When I go to my final render, I use GPU. The only reason I don't use it now is because the problem is it has to load all these nodes to my GPU. It just takes forever to load. I just don't like it. I don't like that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and twist it around. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, here we go. Huh. It's an interesting shot, I guess. Sort of interesting composition. I don't know. It's okay. Maybe if he was just holding it like off to the side, like this, you know. That might be good. I don't know. Huh. Alright, let's get Metaball. Alright. Let's go over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to create some paint. Like paint gobbles or whatever, you know. I was like meta balls. I don't know why. I've always loved meta balls. They're always kind of fun to work with. They're always my favorite. And look at that. You can just create nice little effects like really quickly with meta balls. can create little capsules. You can create boxes. All sorts of cool things with it. You know. And I think that should be it. Not really sure. I think that should. Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and parent it, and we'll just do that. There we go. Yeah, I think off to the side right there is a pretty good shot. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Is anybody in the chat log talking? No, nobody in chat log. I got one viewer, probably me. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks okay, I guess. Let's go ahead and give it a matte paint blob on brush. There we go. Let's go ahead and just give it a weird, like, yellowish color, you know, something that's like the there we go. Perfect. Okay. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. Alright, so it looks good, I guess. Yeah, I could dig that. I could see that. He's like, you know, he like turns to the camera to smile and he does his thing. So let's create some paint blobs on the ground. Let's go ahead and do that. I like the idea of like these paint blobs all over the ground. Just create a ball, I guess. You know what? Let's just create a mesh. Let's create a paint blob. Right. Blob. Ground. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go ahead and just put it on the ground. You know, since he's painting right here, all the paint blobs are going to be on the ground. You know what I'm saying? That he would definitely not draw. I dropped 23% frames. Holy cow. I've got to do something here. Here, let me, oh, my stream is not doing very well. Oh, it says excellent. It doesn't look excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and just, I'm just going to go to my stream summary. Here we are. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright. So it's just going to be off. That's fine by me. Alright. So let's go to my Mallow thing. So this is a paint blob. It's going to have a whole bunch of paint blobs on the ground. Just color it different colors, you know. I don't really need to. Let's go ahead and make it a principled, because I like to have this sort of colorizing effect going on here. And in fact, I wanted to make this a principled. I want this to be principled. And we'll go ahead and change this to a ugly ass yellow. And then see if it renders. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And really like the roughness to be about half, and want the metallic surface to be like 1%. Yeah, so it's like a little shiny. Probably 0.05. Let's just do 0.05. Let's do that. I like the shininess effect. I love shininess. Let's see here. I got a blob to do now. Okay, let's just do the blob. Oh, don't select that. That's not what I wanted. Okay, let us make it really small. And then we will I want to have a modifier subdivision. Let us no. Okay, that doesn't look like what I want. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, a little bit better. Yeah, little blob, like a little blob. Yeah, there we go. All right. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and check that out. Yeah, it's hitting the floor, I think. It's hard to tell. There we go. Yeah, okay. Let's just render it just in case. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and change the make a blue. We're gonna go ahead and change the roughness to half. I'm going to change the metallic to about there. I always like to have just a little bit of metallic. It just always makes it look really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and go up here. I'm going to oops, that. Let's go ahead and put the object. We'll just keep it the way it is. Don't matter. None of this matters. Then he's got it dripping right here, like that. Some sort of drippage going on there. So, something going on. Now I need to create one of those, what is it, utensils. It's, you know, those paint mixer things. Gonna create a paint mixer thing. I'm gonna create a plane. I'm gonna go ahead and make it subdivision surface. Oops, no, did not want to do that. Subdivision, gotta do that. We're gonna go ahead and create, let's see here, solidify, that's it. Solidify, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on it. And it looks thick enough, so let's go ahead and what do we do here? Then he will be excuse me. Let's go ahead and smooth this thing out. And something like here, maybe. Yeah, near the painting, but not quite near the painting. Yeah, it's good right there. Let's just go right there. Yeah, that's good. All right, that's nice. Okay, let's make it just a tiny bit bigger, so there's no confusion as to what the heck this actually is. And then we'll take one of our globs and we will go ahead and duplicate it, put it up here, and then somehow get it on this board somehow. Let's get it on this board. Come on, get on the board. And then we'll just go ahead and parent this mofo to this, okay? And then we'll just go ahead and duplicate it. Make it bigger, I guess. There we go. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with fire. And looks good to me. All right, let's go ahead and get some more textures on here because what is the material? It's all blue. I don't want that. I want yellow and black in here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and blob, paint, blob. And then we'll go ahead and do red. Oh no, not red. God, I love red. Don't you guys love red? Red is just awesome. God, I love red. Let's go ahead and pick up black. Let's go ahead and pick up black. And then we're gonna go ahead and create another one. And this other one's gonna be this other one's gonna be yellow. Yeah, yellow. Let's do that. Let's do black. Paint blob black. Let's do paint blob blue. Blue. Let's do yellow. Blob yellow. There we go. Yellow. There we go. Yellow. Yellow. There we go. Okay, so much better. So much better. Alright, actually looks like a genuine. Now this, I never gave it a palette. Let's do paint palette. I think that's how you spell it. Oh well. Let's go ahead and give it just a diffuse, and let's just make it a brown, just like the paintbrush, just a nice brown. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Um, yeah, I think that should work. Let's go ahead and render it out. Let's see what it looks like. I think that's pretty good. You know, I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Let's see. I got 0 viewers. Nice. All right. That's very nice. All right. Totally gonna be my next career. Alright, I think that I just moved it closer. That should work. That should be pretty good. I like that. So let's go ahead and render the final result. Yeah, I like this. This is funny. This is pretty much what I wanted. You know, I got everything that I wanted and I'm happy. So there you go. Yeah. Maybe we could have like different lighting scheme. Maybe I should use a spotlight instead. Maybe I should get rid of I'm using a hemisphere light. I always like those because they light up everything and they make everything look good. But maybe I should do something else. Maybe there should be some other kind of thing going on. Let me go ahead and check those levels because I always like checking levels. Always gotta check levels before you go with final rendering and shit. Yeah, always make your colors off-white, your lights off-white. If you make them white, then there's trouble with rendering and stuff. You don't want that. Okay, I got my dog. She's pushing on my stomach. Okay. Alright. My dog's pushing on my stomach for some reason. I don't know what she wants. What do you want? Well, you want something? Let's see here. Let's do image editor. No. Let's do properties. Here we are. Yeah, didn't mean to do that. Alright, so render. Alright, so let's do something. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Yeah, the paint. I was gonna let's go with Hemi. Let's not render this. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like now. Oh, that looks pretty neat. Yeah, I could dig that. Let's do a spotlight though. Let's go ahead and do a spotlight. Let's go ahead and make a spot. Alright, looks like the emissions is not strong enough. So let's make this a little off-white. There we go. Alright. Little off-white. Alright, let's pump it up. Cast shadow. Yeah, it's casting shadow. It's doing all it's supposed to be doing. That looks pretty cool. Got the whole spotlight right there. Yeah, I like that actually. Get rid of the hemisphere. and get a spotlight going. Yeah, that's probably the best. That's probably really good. Let's just do that. Let's see what that looks like in big screen. Yeah, okay, that's way better. Let's go with 1500. Let's go with 1000. Let's go with that. In time.